What up, folks? Bring you another one. Yes, we made it. It's 2021. And this year, the Chinese New Year, it's a year of the ox. So that means you're going to have to be strong out here. And you're going to have to be strong minded, strong winded. You got to be very ambitious out here. Now, I know 2020 has been a crazy year with the pandemic, COVID, and all that nonsense. A lot of us didn't make it to see today. And a lot of us are not going to see to make it through the end of this year. I mean, that's life. I mean, that's Mother Nature for you. We all got that invincible timing clock. But let's get off that. And what am I gonna make this one about? Like how I did my 2021 last year, the year of the rat. Well, since this year of the ox, you have to be strong. So this year you have to make straight boss moves only. Boss moves only. I'm gonna say that another time. Boss moves only. You're gonna make this year. When I mean boss moves, whatever you are gonna plan on doing, you better get started that motherfucker right now. Ain't no time for you to slack in and making up excuses and all that. If you need a motherfucking life coach, you need to reevaluate your life if you need a life coach, because life is all about experiences and learning shit. That's how you get better. How do you think they did it? And they read up on shit. And like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers on here are scammers and shit like that. And like I said, I don't want your money. I want these motherfuckers that got trillions of dollars and millions of dollars. Why am I going to go after a common man? So you yourself have to do something and come up with something to make money for yourself. Because as you can see, the government does not give one fuck about you. And a lot of people done lost their crib. A lot of people, lost a lot of things. A lot of people got divorced this last year. A lot of people done killed themselves because they weren't strong-minded. A lot of shit done happened. A lot of people overdose. Like right now in Virginia, the number one thing killing people in Virginia right now is overdoses. And that shit done shot up now. It's not even COVID. It's overdoses in Virginia right now. That's the number one thing killing people in Virginia is overdoses. Why? Because these people are not strong-minded. They're gullible. And a lot of people out here are gullible. So like I say, if you need a life coach in your life, you need to reevaluate your life. If you're in a bad state of mind right now, you need to find something that's going to cheer you up. I know a lot of shit's going on right now. It's a lot to take in for some, but you have to build this up right here, because this is one of the strongest tools and weapons you have next to that fucking cell phone you have in your hand that could literally inform you on a lot of shit. But a lot of people are lazy, and that's why people, like my good friend said, make lazy people make you rich. People rather have someone else tell them the information than they go and read it. Like I have some friends of mine that come like, "What's going on in the stimulus?" I'm like, "You can read it." The group chat. I be sending out the articles and shit, but they don't want to read it. They just want to hear me say it. I'm like, "God damn, motherfucker, you don't want to read?" So I'm like, "Wait a minute." That's how a lot of people in this world are. A lot of people would rather hear someone else say it instead of they themselves and go do it. Like I said, I used to hate reading, but I read so much shit now. It's not even funny. I probably need to get me a bookcase and start reading more books and shit instead of reading about articles and news. I mean, I read a book here and there, but I probably should get me a book in my crib and all that. But look, man, if you're gonna be investing in real estate, you need to go do it. Like I say, you're the ox, boss moves only, no complaining. Boss moves only. You gotta do whatever you said you were gonna do last year. Your ass better get on that shit this year. Don't make up excuses, because remember, men don't make excuses, men find solutions. That's always been my motto. That's what my dad told me. Men don't make excuses, men find solutions. So I can't make excuses up. I have to find solutions. That's just been inbred with me. I'm trying to inbred it into you, so you get better at this shit in life, because we only getting older. I'm 32 out here, but I probably don't look it. Probably want to take my hat off, maybe, but I'm 32 out here. I ain't getting no fucking younger. And like TK Kirkland says, the older you get, the easier life should be. If a lot of motherfuckers are older out here and their life is not easy, that should tell you something. I'll be a little bit skeptical about listening to that person. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Whoever you listen to or around determines how your life is going to be. So if you listen to a motherfucker, now I know I'm kind of going off talking, but let's just give a prime example. A lot of people like a motherfucker that talks to it. I'm not a motherfucker that talks to it. I'm just going to tell you the hardcore truth about life. I ain't going to come hold your hand, rub your back. Oh, you could do better. If you ever seen that movie, what was it? American Dream, the Michael Jackson. And what did Michael Jackson's father tell him when he came in second place? He said, second place? We don't accept second place. Second place is next to third place, and basically he said second place is you losing. It's not really that good. You always want to be in first place. And that's a good prime example right there. And that should go in your life. If you're listening to someone just because they're cool, that's stupid. I listen to a motherfucker that's right. Not because you cool and how you deliver. I don't need a soft-spoken, nice motherfucker talking to me. I need you to tell me how it is. I don't need you to sweet talk. I just need you to be right in what you're saying. That's why I say anything I say, you go and list. You go and do your own research with it. And that's the same thing you do with these people that you see. Just go and do your research for yourself. So you know what they're talking about. You understand it better. And you could always go back to it and reference it for yourself. But like I say, this is the year of the ox. You got to be strong-minded out here. You got to be a strong motherfucker out here because shit's only going to get rougher before it gets better. But I ain't going to talk your head off. It's about 5 minutes. Keep pushing through the bullshit. Peace.